that I have a clean kitchen. And wow, what you see is so clean. My problem is what's in the cupboards. I'm the kind of person that will stash everything in cupboards, so when you walk in my house, it looks really clean. But what you don't see is behind my cupboards. And so today I'm working on one of my cupboards, and I'm really embarrassed to show you this, but this is real life, and this is how it is. I'll show you what I'm working on in the kitchen, and it's not cooking. So I just love the look of glass, and I love this little cupboard space I have here. Everything is so nice and it's in glass. But I don't like what that looks like. That is just absolutely horrible. So embarrassing. None of it is old food, but it's food I have to take care of. So this is the before picture, and I'm going to show you the after when I'm done. There you go, everyone. I have it organized. It's still really full, but it's all organized, and I cleaned off the bottom of it, so everything is nice and sanitized. And now I got that cupboard done, and I'm going to work on some other ones. I found a bunch of old bars of soap, and so I made some laundry soap. And it's so nice outside, the sun is shining, so I'm able to put it in here outside, which is so much easier. So that's what I do when I have a bunch of old bars of soap. I add them to washing soda, and just like that, I have some more laundry soap for when I need it. My days are filled with projects just like this. Lots and lots of small projects that make up the day. Really windy day, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking in this video, but this chicken house is a mess. And so I got to clean out my chicken house, and you're just going to follow along with me. So let's get started. With these nesting boxes, if I find them too full, they won't nest in them. So we're going to put just a small layer on there. Alright, looks so much better. Now I'm going to take my broom and I got to sweep off all the cobwebs. So, looks pretty good to me. Alright, I can call this job complete. Get down tight. There we go. We got 2 of them already done. Now this is probably at least 12 tomato plants. The problem people have is they plant so many seeds, they don't realize these seeds become big plants. So that's it for the Roma tomatoes. Now I'm going to try a very unusual pack of seeds that came from China. So we're going to try some of these Chinese seeds. Now they claim they're organic, but we know that that probably isn't true. But this is going to be somewhat of a novelty item for me. I'm very impressed with the foil lining of these seed packets. It's very impressive. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put some dirt over top of them. Then of course you want to have a very good watering. You want to water this very thoroughly when we're ready to put it in the sun. Alrighty, so there we have, these are the tomatoes that are for canning. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to plant some of the Cherokee Purple. I bought these seeds at Walmart. They're organic. I got them for $1, and it's like the second year now having these. It's 9 a.m. and I have to hang my wash out. I do a load of wash every day that it's nice. It keeps my loads of wash a lot smaller, and it's a lot more manageable for me. When I started my YouTube channel, I thought, what in the world am I going to videotape? It's the same thing day after day after day. Cooking and cleaning and hanging wash out and all of these things. But quickly I realized that it's the day-to-day things people like to see. Not everybody has the same lifestyle I do. Some people live in the city. They don't hang their wash out. I'm soon going to be celebrating 32 years of marriage. And in those 32 years, I've been very blessed to live this life. I never worked outside the home. I never earned an income. While that means there was a lot of things I wasn't able to buy, that also means there's a lot of things that I was able to discover and to enjoy. I don't know what it's like to live the rat race of life and to be out in the workforce. I don't know what that's like. All I know is cooking and cleaning and being a wife and a mother and a grandma. And while I may not have the things that money can buy, the modern things that some women have, I do have this life. And I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. And I've learned the older I get, the more blessed I am for having been able to live this life. In the culture that I was raised in, the women didn't work away from home. This was my culture. This is how my mother and then my grandmother, my great-grandmother, this is my German heritage. This is how the women were raised. We were raised to stay at home and to care for our family. And I'm really embracing that, and I'm really realizing that it's not things that I don't have, it's the things that I do have. And the older I get, the more I'm realizing how blessed I really am. You enjoyed spending the morning with me? From Fanny's diary, we're on March the 30th, 1943, and Fanny writes, "Today was a very nice day. We went out and cleaned some dandelion for Mother and Lizzie Grove." One thing that I am realizing is when she says daddy, she's not referring to her daddy, she's referring to her husband. She called him daddy in her diaries. That's what it seems like to me. Like a lot of times my husband will say, "Hey mom," or "Mom," and we often did that. Is that something with our Pennsylvania Dutch? Or do husband and wives call themselves mom and dad? I'm not sure about that. But Fanny is not talking about Pete, so I'm thinking daddy was Pete. As I sit here at my desk editing a video, I just want to thank you. Taking a moment just to thank you for all of the wonderful things you've done for me, your love and your support, and watching my videos and sharing your life with mine. These things I hold in my heart forever.